Hi everybody, welcome back to the Gallowgateshots YouTube channel. I am joined by Decker, just me and you tonight, mate. How are you doing?
I'm very good, mate. How's you? You all right?
Not bad, mate. Not bad. So we're here just to give our thoughts on that absolute Robbie Savage masterclass who has managed to get us in a cup game, third round against Arsenal once again. Another trip away from home. We were expecting that, weren't we?
It's been coming, hasn't it? If we're being honest, we've been very lucky, haven't we? I think in previous cup draws. So it's obviously a shame, but Bruce has been very lucky in the cup competitions that we've getting lower league sides, not just Championship, like really lower league. It would have been nice to have them at home, but I suppose the fans aren't even there, so it really doesn't matter. I don't know.
They might be down at the Emirates, mate.
Aye, possibly. So I suppose it's been coming, but I was disappointed to get them so early on as well. Get a big club so early on was a bit annoying.
Yeah, I think I actually said it on the live stream, which we done on Friday night. Somebody asked a question in about a cup game, and I said it'll definitely be one of the big boys, most likely Arsenal, because it's always Arsenal or City who we get. And sod's law goes out there, and it's Arsenal. Any hopes for it, mate? I know Arsenal are I don't want to be that person that says I don't know what they're whinging about, because people say that to us. Their fans, if they're unhappy with the way the club's being run, the football on the pitch, they're entitled to do that. Exactly the same as what we are.
Yeah.
Is now the best time to play Arsenal? I know it's not till the start of January, but it's a handful of weeks away.
I suppose if you were say we're going to get a big club, one of the big boys, I probably would have chose Arsenal, if I'm honest. I would rather have them than Man City, Liverpool, Man United. I would, because they're not a great side. They're not really playing that well, and they don't seem that full of confidence. But the issue that I have is that you know how we're going to portray this game. It's going to be, whoa, we're playing a big boy, we're away from home, and I think we'll go into the game really negative, which is not the way to go about it, because Arsenal aren't on flat firing on all cylinders. So there's always a chance, but I know how we're going to set up. You know what it's going to be like, and I just feel we're going to play into Arsenal's hands.
May have seen us set up like that against the likes of Brighton and other teams. So if for fine well, when you get one of the big boys, as we should put it, that's going to be exactly the same. We've seen it for years, not just this season, last season. We've seen it for years now. But it's a cup game. Sitting back and defending isn't going to get you very far in that cup, because you have to score goals to go through.
Yeah. It's a good point. No, it's a good. I mean, I can understand to a degree why you do it in the league to try and get a point. Obviously, a point on the board. But as you say, in a cup game, you've got to win to go through. You've got to score goals. So why not go for it? And for me, if we came out the traps, it might shock them a little bit. Do you know what I mean? They might not be prepared for how we might actually take the game on it. I'll be very interested to see what the lineup's like. I know, I appreciate it's a while away yet, of course, so it's very hard to speculate on that. But as I say, it's. Of course, I would have rather had Mansfield or, you know what I mean, just to get into the next round. But what a boost it would be, though, for everyone if we did win. Because it would really give everybody a boost, I think, players included. But the fans would be like, I'd be buzzing if we could beat someone like this. Do you know what I mean? It would be amazing.
Yeah. The worrying thing is, with this one, I don't want to really focus on it too much, is COVID still doing the rounds, left, right and centre. Newcastle absolutely riddled with it, but we'll get onto that a little bit later. It's another one with a minimal squad where you're thinking right now, what's our main focus? Is it league? Is it cup progression under Bruce? What is it?
Well, one thing I will credit Bruce for is he has always went for it in the cups. He's always played a very, very strong team. Sometimes you might not even believe that when the performance has been as bad as it has been, even when it has been a strong team. But he certainly hasn't been guilty of playing a weakened side. But you've made a good. The thing is, I don't think we'll go down. That's the truth. And I feel as if maybe if there's ever a time when we can really push the boat out, it's probably now. It's to think, let's give it a go. But always in the back of my mind, and this is maybe negative, which I hate. But what happens if we did play Wilson and he got injured, and he's out for months, and you're thinking, God, should we risk him? But to be fair, I've always complained when we haven't played a strong side in the past. So for me, you've got to play the best available that you have.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter about Wilson, mate. We've got Big Joe now. Big Joe, leaps and bounds. Come on, he's gonna wear that number 9 shirt and honour the number 9 shirt from here on in. You've heard it here first, mate.
Yeah, it's your words, your words. But no, I think not to go down a rabbit hole here, but it'll be interesting to see if he sticks with the two up front, moving forward for a little bit, and who knows what might happen. And for me, that's how we should approach the game against Arsenal. Let's go 2 up front. Let's put them on the back foot, rather than what we think might happen. Wilson up front on his own or somebody that's just going to be isolated for an hour and a half.
Yeah, mate. It's going to be a tough one, but if you want to progress in the cup, so you're going to have to play them at some point. Why not get them out of the way and progress early on? And then it makes that run towards the end that little bit easier.
Well, it gives everybody confidence, doesn't it? I mean, what would be awful is you beat Arsenal away and then we get Man City away, and you're like, what was the point in winning that game? Sometimes I feel like that, but also though, you might get some fringe players that come into the side that might have something to prove. It's always a chance for them, that might get a chance.
Well, there are players there, mate, who haven't had much game time in the likes of the Premier League. So you've got Fraser, who's injured at the minute. Well, I think he's injured, might have COVID. God knows. I think there's not many people that don't have COVID at the minute.
I know. You mentioned, to be fair, I haven't actually caught up with that today, but you messaged saying there's maybe 12 or 13, I think you said. And that's...
So, yeah, there's approximately 12. That's including players and staff who are who may have COVID, and there's more tests on Wednesday apparently. So there must be more players who they might probably be doing the full squad once again, just to find out who does have it and who doesn't have it. And it's difficult going into that game at the weekend. Really difficult, because if you've got 14 players available, Premier League say you have to play. So God knows, mate. But that's a whole different subject. We'll get on that tomorrow night.
Yes,
we will be doing we're doing a live Q&A tomorrow night and a Tuesday night. Nothing on this lovely Monday night, but we're going to be back. There's no point doing a match reaction. We'll cover all of that on Friday night, straight after the game, alongside Warren Barton, which surprised you with. Didn't see that one coming, mate, did you?
No, I didn't. No, even when you were saying I've got a special guest, I think it would just be a friend or someone we knew, you know what I mean? And then when he came in his nice sunny garden in America, wherever he was, it looked lovely, didn't it? So that was a nice surprise, really good.
My favourite thing about that was we're all absolutely smashed out with faces. Then it's like having a laugh on that. Then as soon as Warren Barton comes on, it's just like...
It's a bit like when you were at school and you were laughing in the class and the teacher walked in. And you were like, shit. Because it's just weird, isn't it, how it happened? But it really did. It was just funny. I might have to ask if he can still play, because we might need him if there's this many players got COVID. See if he can chip in. But, so I'm looking forward to tomorrow night, though. It's always good. I love the Q&As. And one of my favourite.
Yeah, Q&As. I just want to put a mention out there that we have recently started the membership program on the YouTube channel. There was a video got released earlier this afternoon, basically saying Patreon that will be disappearing in the next couple of weeks. And everything which we put out, whether that be extra content, early access, bonus features, interaction with the likes of everybody and subscribers that are watching now, it's all coming here on YouTube. So we're taking that progression, and everything's going to be here, mate. So I'm looking forward to that. There's a handful of people signed up already. So massive thanks to all yous. If you do sign up, your comments and things like that have got more chance of being read out on the likes of the live streams, because they do show up larger than everybody else's comments. So good stuff. There's an incentive for you straight away.
Absolutely. Well, thank you all for the support, because at the end of the day, this is why we do it, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? We do it for that. So everyone that has signed up so far and everyone that continues to watch, we really, really appreciate it. It's great stuff.
Right, mate. Well, we'll call it a night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, I shall see you tomorrow. Take it easy, mate.
See you later.